Do you know that many European reigning monarchs all share a common ancestor? Queen Victoria, often referred to as the grandmother of Europe, had a massive influence on the royal families we see today. With her marrying all her daughters into powerful royal families of Europe, now has her descendants scattered all across modern Europe's thrones, including those in Britain, Sweden, Norway, and, you guessed it, Belgium. Among the iconic Queen's distant relatives, there's today's video's main character, Princess Elizabeth of Belgium. Now, let's fast forward to the present and dive into Princess Elizabeth's life, a young royal who's not only a symbol of Belgium's future, but also a living link to Europe's historic royal past. The story begins on October 25th, 2001. Belgium celebrated the arrival of their future monarch. Princess Elizabeth was born at the Cliniques Universitaires Saint-Luc in Brussels, the first child of King Philippe and Queen Mathilde of Belgium. The whole country was buzzing. Elizabeth's birth marked the first time in Belgian history that a female heir would one day ascend the throne due to the country's change in succession laws in 1991. When it comes to her education, Princess Elizabeth is nothing short of impressive. She started her schooling at St. Jan Berchmans College, a Dutch language school in Brussels. Her parents were very intentional about this choice. They wanted her to be fluent in all three of Belgium's national languages, Dutch, French, and German. Not many teenagers can boast that level of multilingualism. After her time in Belgium, Elizabeth's education took her abroad. She attended the United World College of the Atlantic in Wales, an elite boarding school that focuses on international understanding and leadership. There, she lived among students from all over the world, gaining exposure to different cultures and perspectives. A perfect preparation for a future monarch who will represent Belgium on the global stage. And she didn't just focus on academics. Elizabeth took part in environmental projects, humanitarian activities, and outdoor pursuits like hiking and team building exercises. The school encourages students to be active citizens, and Elizabeth embraced this with open arms. She graduated with an International Baccalaureate IB diploma, known for its rigorous academic standards. After her time in Wales, Princess Elizabeth took on yet another challenge. She enrolled in the Royal Military Academy of Belgium in 2020 and was commissioned as a second lieutenant in 3 branches of the Belgian Armed Forces, the highest among the promotions. It gets even more impressive when, just recently, in May 2024, the Belgian Royal Court announced that Elizabeth was admitted into Harvard Kennedy School to study for a 2-year master's degree in public policy. A modern education fit for a modern royal, right? Shall we take a look at some of Princess Elizabeth's achievements? Even though she's still in her early 20s, she's already making a name for herself on the public stage. In 2019, at just 18, she delivered her first official speech on Belgian national holiday. Her eloquence and confidence immediately impressed the nation. In 2020, she gave another important speech at the commemoration of the 75th anniversary of the Battle of the Bulge, honoring the sacrifices of World War II veterans. It's not easy to stand in front of large crowds and speak with such poise, especially at her age. But for Elizabeth, public speaking has quickly become one of her strengths. People could clearly see that she's growing into her role as the voice of the Belgian monarchy. So, what's Princess Elizabeth like? Well, she's known for her warmth and intelligence. She's often described as thoughtful and curious, with a genuine interest in the world around her. Us, as a part of a busy society, all have to find balance between work and play. So does Elizabeth. She also has her hobbies to balance a life full of duties and expectations. Elizabeth is an avid pianist and a talented artist. She loves to showcase her work at charity events, blending her artistic flair with her royal duties. She's also passionate about sports. Horse riding and skiing are among her favorites. It's amazing to see how she balances such a wide range of interests. How about her social life? Some say that while she was at UWC in Wales, she kept her circle of friends fairly tight, and there were whispers of a no dating rule enforced by the palace. While it's unclear if that's true, the Belgian media is constantly speculating about whether Elizabeth is dating anyone. There's also rumors about her dating Nicholas Dodd, a fellow student earlier this year. However, they were all shut down later with a relative of Nicholas claiming the duo just studied together at the same university. Speaking of balance, family is incredibly important to Princess Elizabeth. She shares a close connection with her parents and siblings, often seen together at both private and public events. In particular, her relationship with her mother, Queen Mathilde, is something that's been noted by royal watchers. Mathilde has played a key role in guiding Elizabeth, not just as a mother, but as a mentor in royal life. They've made numerous appearances together, and it's clear that Elizabeth is learning from one of the best. She also has a special bond with her siblings. As the eldest, she naturally takes on a bit of the big sister role. Growing up, she and her siblings were often seen together at public events, sharing smiles and laughs. They attended school together, played sports, and even participated in charity events side by side. Now it's time to talk about her royal status. She is styled Her Royal Highness Princess Elizabeth of Belgium since birth, when her father became the king. She then has the title Duchess of Brabant added to her name. And as the person who is first in line to the Belgian throne, Elizabeth is often referred to as Crown Princess Elizabeth. When she succeeds to the throne, she'll make history as the first Queen of Belgium. So what's waiting for Elizabeth in the future? Her current focus remains on her education and royal training, but the world is watching her every step. She's already proven that she's more than capable of stepping into the role of queen when the time comes. With her military training underway and her public appearances continuing to grow in significance, she's positioning herself as a well-rounded leader. Her love for sports, her artistic side, her dedication to her royal role make her a unique figure among Europe's young royals. It's exciting to think about what kind of queen she'll become. One who blends tradition with modern values, who's not afraid to step into the spotlight, and who's already so dedicated to her country. What we know for sure is that with an intelligent, compassionate, and determined future queen, the prospect of Belgium is in very capable hands. Finally, the story of Princess Elizabeth isn't just about being born into royalty. It's about her hard work, her achievements, and her dedication to her role, which we can all reflect and act upon. That's the end of today's episode. What do you think about Princess Elizabeth, and how are things gonna be in her future? Let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to see more of these royal content. Bye! See you next time!